Hello and welcome back to Smashing the Patriarchy. So, last time things went a little bit in the wrong direction. We lost a little bit of land. Things did not go so well. However, overall, things could be worse. We're only a little bit in debt, but we should be able to eventually start making money. Why are we losing so much money? I think it's probably men being raised. No, we are actually just losing money. Like, because we don't have enough money. Oh no, levy upkeep. There we go. It's because we had men raised. There we go. So that will all go away and then we'll start making money again. We should make quite a significant amount of money, so that will all disappear. We need to maybe give away one of our things so we can make a little bit more money as well. Other things that we might want to do. We want to very quickly be looking at our liege, making sure our liege still likes us. Our liege actually loves us because we're actually improving relations with them while we're in the war with them. So that's good. So our liege isn't going to try and do any kind of repercussions. We actually still hold a lot of land. What might be a good idea is to slow it down just temporarily and start like buffing all of our provinces. In fact, this one we can actually take. We just take because he only has 40 men. Yeah, we'll have that province on the way past as well once we stop being bankrupt. Okay, cool. Let's go through everything and make sure we have everything set up. So court physician, we're going to set up Jabir. Yeah, Jabir will do fine there. That's fine. Next one is commanders. Just make sure we have the best ones on. So Caleb can be our commander, and then apart from that, we're fine. Right, and then designated regent's going to be most powerful person who doesn't like us. Maybe Jabir. We'll just try and push him up a little bit here. Right. He's also our Grand Vizier, which is the position... Wait, Grand Vizier... Oh no, that's this one. Why does everyone hate us? Domain too big, raise levies. Oh, so if we just stop, and cannibal. So if we just stop our levies being raised, we'll be in a good spot temporarily. Who's our heir? Our heir is Amir. Okay, that's fine. We have a secured heir. Who's our second in line? Second in line is Ogbe. Ogbe being someone. Ogbe being this guy. Okay. And we can always choose who we want our heir to be because we can give them land. In fact, that might be a good idea. Let's choose our next heir. So it has to be someone from our dynasty, but we can just give someone land and then they will be our heir. Okay. So when you have a look down here, we can also choose like sons of sons if we want. So Danny or Getty, no, Desta. Only has daughters. Although we have Lebni here, or Lebna here. Okay. I'm just seeing who we have as options. Merrill we could make. Well, he's not legitimized. Can we legitimize him? No, so he's not an option. Fidelius is dead. Gondar. Gondar's looks reasonable. Ogbe. Okay, who's... So Amar is next, though. Amar's not that bad. He's got reasonably good intrigue. Yeah, we'll stick with Amar for just now. Okay. In which case, we probably want to give away Abri. This one right here. I was just looking at provinces, and we just want to give it away to the normal people we would give things away to, so... Load filter 0, not 0, 2, 1, which basically gives us the giveaway screen. One of them is actually our nephew, it recommends, but I don't want to give it to our nephew. I mean, actually, he'd make a relatively good leader. Let's actually put him in, let's give him the land. I've changed my mind, I want him to be in charge. We'll put him there. He now becomes our new heir. Yes, fantastic. Right. So now we have under the right amount of stuff. We have a vassal who does not absolutely hate us. He only mostly hates us. All vassals should like us by 10 more now. Anybody we can imprison. Do we have auto-stop plots on? We do not have auto-stop plots on. Now this is fantastic. You're trying to fabricate a claim on our nephew here. Can I imprison you? You're not in my realm. No. Okay, so you're in another realm trying to fabricate a claim. Okay. I can't imprison anybody here. No. I'm looking for somebody who's in a plot I know about who's in our realm, who's landed. Okay. What about... Can I ask these people to stop back in the plot? Dare not refuse. Okay. What I'm basically looking for is I'm going to tick on auto-stop plots. I'm going to wait... Hope someone refuses. If they refuse, this thing gives us a reason to... I just noticed we had a prisoner. He's not going to do, though. What we're looking for is we're looking for a landed person to say no. And if a landed person says no, to stopping back in the plot, this then gives us a reason to imprison them. Okay. Even though I am now publicly proclaiming the greatness of Allah, I will still hold my Christian ideals in my heart. Although I'm also have Satan ideals underneath the Christian ideals. So, perfect. Some of these are disappearing. They all disappeared. Okay, so they all have no backers. I mean, that works for me for just now. Factions, increase council power. What's our council at right now? Council is at... Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine if they empower themselves. I'm not that worried at all. You would like empowered council. Sure. Have empowered council. That's absolutely fine. That means that all those people can't join another faction for a while. Do we want to do something with this prisoner? I mean, we could, like, you know, sacrifice him to our gods. What's our mission right now as society? Sacrifice a holy person. Oh. Alright. That means we need to have a holy person. Oh, we could request a rank up as well. Let's request our rank up. There we go. Oh, we're now 2 over our domain. Or 2 under our domain. Why? What happened to our stewardship? Did it go down significantly, or... I don't know. Maybe we should get another we should maybe get a wife, and that would then help our stewardship problem. Right, let's find a wife. Load slot 0. We're looking for a wife with high stewardship. Fantastic. I wish to marry you. Yes. Good. Get that one through. Marriage is done. Fantastic. It should, in theory, give us a little bit more... Yes, this gives us the extra domain limit. Good. We could attempt to abduct a holy person. So let's maybe have a look. Let's have a look in our vassals. Let's see if we could maybe cheese this a little bit. Where's our capital now? I've completely forgotten. Is it this one? Dawato? Yeah. Okay, so we could go to our bishopric here. Find the person in charge and attempt to adopt them. Lose 50 dart power. Let's do it. I put the word out amongst my brethren in Lucifer's own. When an opportunity presents itself, the brothers and sisters in Dawato will attempt to snatch Bishop Musa and bring him to me in chains. Excellent. Gold for cultural tech points? No, sod off. We don't have any money. We've been promoted to Conjurer. Fantastic, we're the next level up. That now means that we can summon a familiar on ourselves. We can Tainted Touch vassals to give them bad health and disease, or we can try and possess vassals. Well, I want to summon a familiar. We can also convert to Nubian if we wanted to with our culture, which is interesting. Oh, we should also embrace a school. Yeah, we should definitely embrace a school. Let's embrace the theology or tradition school. Let's embrace the theology school. Fantastic. That one gives us tech point. It gives us lots of tech points, and it also gives us learning up. Okay. That should be that sorted. Then we want to summon a familiar. Lose 500 dart power. Do we have 500? We do have 500 dart power. We can't request another rank up. You must be a conjurer for at least 3 years. Okay, let's summon a familiar. As a conjurer and weaver of seer, I can summon a supernatural beast to be my companion. This familiar will be my eyes and ears, as well as imbue me with its powers. So I can choose cat, lord of all beasts. A wolf should be my protector. I shall summon the owl, master of the night, or the raven shall grant me its wit. Oh, neat. What do we want? Well, wolf seems very good. It gives us intrigue and it gives us martial. Intrigue as well is good. Like 20 intrigue is a very good character. Although the stewardship I also quite like because it kind of shores up one of our weaknesses a little bit. Doesn't make us an amazing character. It just shores up our weakness. Maybe I'll go raven will grant me its wit. We'll have a raven. That'd be neat. It doesn't appear to have made our stewardship go up at all, which is weird. Let's maybe wait a second. There we go. It's gone up. Right. Also, given we have 18 intrigue, why are we not intriguing anyone? Also, I should probably just sacrifice this guy. Or I can induct him into Lucifer's own. Try and convince him. Hey, lowborn, do you want to join my thing? No, let's just sacrifice him. There we go. Yurn Selu looks dazed as he is dragged to the altar, but you can see it dawning comprehension on his face as he is tied down. You ignore his begging as chants of praise to Iblis build to a crescendo. Finally, it's time you swing your blade in an overhead arc which ends in Urneslu's heart. Hail Iblis. We gain some dark power for that. Fantastic. It could be that I'm using the powers of Lucifer's Own too freely. People are becoming suspicious. Oh, we'll hold off for a little bit then. My fellows in Lucifer's Own have informed me that Bishop Musa plans to travel the realm incognito for a lark. Oh, interesting. So, basically doing this triggers the abduction events from Way of Life. Okay. You'll only be protected by 2 loyal friends during this little adventure. A great opportunity to have them abducted. Do it. My brethren have managed to snatch Bishop Musa from his guards and bring him to me in a sack. Excellent. So we could definitely kill him now. But what I think is neat is that we could use this to capture vassals of ours. And then we can release them. And then that gives us opinion. So maybe what we want to do... We want to find a vassal. Oh, you want to be on the council. We can maybe fix that. He also doesn't like we have levies raised, but that's fine. He's got 12 stewardship. Yeah, he could be on the council. Definitely. There you go. Be on the council, like us a little bit more. But we could maybe abduct someone, like one of our vassals who isn't on the council, and then release them, and that gets opinion. Wait, this guy's imprisoned by somebody already. Interesting. I'm just looking for a vassal who is not in charge of anything. You're not in charge of anything. And I plan to abduct you? No. I can't abduct this person. We can maybe only abduct one, or maybe they have to be a holy person that has to be part of this. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's sacrifice this guy. We were told to do it. Let's sacrifice him. Yeah, sacrifice. As Bishop Musa is bound to the altar, he appears to be mumbling prayers through his gag. He's sweating profusely, either due to the heat from nearby pyres or from fear. His holy vestments hang in tatters already, exposing his chest. As the appointed hour draws near, the chanting of your brethren builds to crescendo until finally it is time. He dies, we finish our mission. There's a new bishop in charge, who does not know that we sacrificed the previous bishop. Fantastic. Oh, what I want to check is, can we abduct him? No. Okay, so it was part of the event line. You can only abduct one, I think. And they have to be religious, most likely. Okay. New important decision. We can go to Mecca. Let's go to Mecca. Yeah, we'll go on our hash. That's fine. The defensive pact opposing this guy has disbanded. A new realm. Sultan Buru of Khiva has decided to abandon nomadic life and settle down in Khiva with his followers, making a new homeland for the Turkish people. So up here, Khiva is now actually not nomadic, it's its own land. Neat. Very neat. Also, Armenia is doing well. It's growing. Like, a lot. Byzantines are falling apart piece by piece. I'm just kind of looking around the world now. Andalusia is pretty strong. Scotland is pretty good. Northumbria is pretty good over there. Yeah. Rest of the map looks fairly normal, actually, but, like, kind of... Byzantine Empire is falling completely apart, and whatever this is a little bit crazy. Anyway, back to our land. It looks very, very straightforward. Though my last act of worship has been some time ago, I can still sense an inhuman touch upon my soul whenever I think about what I did. I've become a changed man. We're now arbitrary. Oh, okay. And we're on our hash. Fantastic. We're basically just kind of staying at peace for a little bit until everything's fine. Although, actually, I should probably attack this guy while I can. He has no allies, right? Yeah, he has no allies. I should just attack him. I can't attack him? Needs to be approved by our council. Because we're away on this hash. Okay. A camel of one of your companions is riding collapses on the sand with a grunt, never to rise again. You could take turns with your companion to ride on your camel, but that would slow you down. And then the unforgiving sun would have to be endured a little longer. Nope. See you later. Tax shifted burger obligations law. Okay, changes things for cities. As you stopped for camp one evening, you notice that an old man in poor clothing has made camp at the same place. The man offers to tell you hadath he has if you can spare him some bread. Sure. The old man quotes the messenger of Allah, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, from Sunan Abu Dawood. The most evil traits in a man are severe stinginess and uninhibited cowardice. I am no evil man. Oh, so we lose Craven. So although actually we are an evil man, we lose Craven, which is good either way. Right. I'm happy to lose Craven, even if it loses us some Satan cred. We arrive in Mecca. You start preparing for the evening's prayer when you discover that the water in the well is not entirely pure. This would not be valid water to use for ablution. Fantastic. We have got some piety from it. What do we want? Do we want proud or humble? I think we want to shout every circuit on this one, get proud. We did not get proud, but because we're possessed, when Abraham left Mina and was brought down to Al-Aqda, the devil appeared to him. Gabriel said to him, "Pelt him." So Abraham threw 7 stones at him so that he disappeared from him. Stone the Jamarat. So we lose possessed. Oh, we actually lose possessed, voice of Satan, and voice of Jesus, and holy comet, and werewolf. Wait, we had werewolf? Wait, when did we have werewolf? I don't even remember having werewolf. Oh no, I think it's just if we had them, we would remove them. Oh, so we're not possessed any longer. Oh, it's kind of disappointing. Okay. We have improved relations with our liege again. He really, really likes us now. I think we're just going to stay improving relations with him. And we got 1 stewardship for coming back from our Hajj. Neat, I guess. Yeah. Okay. We need a new designated regent. That's going to be Jabir. And then we're going to attack this guy. Declare war. Conquest war. Yeah, there we go. We'll raise our men. I assume we have more than 100. Yeah, we have 700. I'll do. Merge up here. And we'll go beat him up. Basically. Yeah. You want me to be a commander for you? I don't think we want to be a commander for you. No. We're going to decline. We're going to decline. It was tempting, but we're going to decline. Oh. Oh, I like that. It tells us we're leading that army. Well, I mean, we don't want to, but we can always... what we should do is we should just click that button, really. There we are. Invite to plot to kill this guy. Don't care, so no. I think would be my answer there. Right. The Manichaean faith triumphant. The adherents of the Zoroastrian faith has slowly dwindled to the point where the Manichaean believers are in the majority. Fantastic. Well, that'll change in a couple of years' time. And it'll change back again and all sorts. A child has gone missing. It appears that everyone suspects me to have something to do with it. Apparently, being a suspected occultist, everyone believes that I use the entrails of children to read the future. So I can ignore it and get cynical. I like cynical. We'll get cynical if we can. We didn't get cynical. Okay. Yeah, I realize we're waiting for 1 person here, but whatever. There is a son born somewhere. A bastard son named Tay. Okay. We'll merge this army up. Righteous imprisonment. We can righteously imprison this person. This might be what I'm looking for opinion. Yeah, this looks like a good person for opinion. As she's growing older, I could see that Ganat could use some guidance, and no. Okay. Righteously imprison her? I think so, yeah. We succeeded. Now what we do is we simply let her go. We don't ransom, we just release. Release increases every vassal's opinion of us by 6, which is nice. And increases her opinion of us by a lot, because we just let her go. Okay. So vassals should like us a little bit more now. Most of them still dislike us, but we're starting to change opinions. Vassal levies raised too long won't go down right now, though, because we're currently in this war, which is a little bit unfortunate, but, you know, what can we do about it? We need to get the free land while it's just sitting there, like being like, take me, take me. Okay, cool. Siege this down. Anything else that we're after? Not really. Invited people to my court to take part in a war game, which will be fun. As we assign tasks for the war game, we decide that McConnon will defend with me while Tay will lead the invading forces. Okay. At the beginning of the war, your enemy decides to do a strong frontal attack towards your center flank. Let's use all means to reinforce and strengthen the center. When he tries, the enemy forces of Tay are keeping up under the pressure of the center while the group of enemy cavalry show up behind your line. McConnon suggests that we should make sure the center flank is reinforced. McConnon is not very good, so we're going to focus all of our efforts on center. No, we're going to ignore him. So we're going to do either of these other ones. Let's break off a large unit from your side flank to combat the cavalry. Our opponent's troops are clearly tired, and by using the high ground to our advantage, we quickly gain the upper hand. It's concluded that the defending team is victorious. Oh no. That's not good. Wait. We lose prestige. Our opponent's troops are clearly tired. By using the high ground to our advantage, we quickly gain the upper hand. It's concluded that the defending team is victorious. This doesn't make sense as a sentence, right? Or maybe it's saying that we got an advantage, but everyone's tired, so we just ended the game or something. I don't know. Anyway, an opportunity to strike at the foolish followers of the false gods to present itself. The Imans in Gazili are ignorant of the true state of the world to tear down their temple. Sure, we can do that. How long have we been a conjurer for? Been a conjurer for a year. Oh no, we have abdominal pain. Well, we want to try and fix that. There's nothing we can really do to fix that, but I will go and destroy this temple. Oh, we want to right click on this, don't we? And then desecrate temple. There we go. Sheikh Jabir of Accordat states that his extensive medical experience leads him to a certain conclusion you're in the early stage of dysentery. He insists you follow his instructions. We're using the power of Lucifer's own too freely. This person has become suspicious of us, I think. Or is it just as people in general have become suspicious of us? To relieve your abdominal pain, Sheikh Jabir rubbed your stomach for the better part of an hour. Oh, so we got some extra health from that? That's not bad. Not bad at all. Our preparations and plans have been made. A servant has been bribed to leave side door to the temple in Gazili open so that I and some faithful servants can enter and do the dark bidding of Iblis. It is time. As I and a group of my faithful make our way through the mosque in Gazali, spot an imam tending to their duties in the middle of the night. Oh, let's knock them out from behind. They'll make for a good sacrifice. Yeah, let's do that. Navigating our way through the small mosque, I and my companions enter a small room that goes to the inner sanctum. The room contains the sparsest possible honourings to Allah and scant few decorative idols and relics. The state of this place clearly shows the superiority of our cause. So we can get 5 gold, or we can get dark power. We'll get dark power. The night is silent as we exit the mosque. Our fellow rites making sure the holiness of this place is tainted for years to come. We get even more dark power. Fantastic. And then we get diarrhea. Ugh. Okay. Not good at all. Hopefully we'll be able to get this land. Who's this guy? He's doing an invasion of Egypt. Alan's invasion. Well, Alan, I'm afraid it's probably not going to work. We got fever. We're probably going to die soon. Seek treatment for our illness? Definitely. Definitely. Sheikh Jabir of Accordat states that extensive medical knowledge leads us to believe he's in dysentery. Okay, that's fine. He's kept you up for days, stargazing with him to reconnect with the moon. I'm not sure that did anything. Yeah, I wouldn't think that would have done anything to stop dysentery. I'm starting to think Theognosta might fancy me. Sure, let's make a move. I have not called upon the powers of Lucifer's own for some time. People have become less suspicious. Good. Let's seek treatment again. And then let's call upon the powers. Let's do something. What can we do? We can make one of our vassals like a loyal servant. That could be something. Is anyone in a faction? Who's in the strongest faction? You're in the strongest faction. Well, Sheikh Dedham, I wish to demonic possess you. Yes. Let's do this. It may have repercussions upon your soul. Okay. Do it. Let's see what happens. It could be I'm using the powers too freely. Oh well. Sheikh Jabir states an expensive medical experience. He says it's dysentery again. And it is dysentery. Yup. Are we bedridden? We are not bedridden, I don't think. Although it's hard to tell because we can't actually hover over it. Severe illness. Okay, it's pretty bad. In the middle of the night, I seclude myself in the room I have meticulously prepared for tonight's seer. With every step of the ritual completed, the air in the room grows more and more oppressing until finally I sense I'm able to unleash a being of terrible power upon my unsuspecting foe. Do it. We should spend some more time in prayer. I'm not sure that did anything. Yeah. The lady spurned my advances. My court physician has offered us some treatment. He expects there are several different treatments he can offer. Well, we need an extreme outcome, so do it. Extreme outcome. We need it to go well. Sheikh Jabir presented you with a potion of peculiar sorts. It had neither odour nor taste and possessed the appearance of liquid silver. The metallic potion was easy enough to ingest and you could not understand why this was the risky treatment option. I feel amazing. Fantastic. That treatment actually worked. We got the good treatment. Our health is up. Sultan Dawood of Mulabid Sultanate has been told I am a member of an outlawed society. That is not good. That is true. That is definitely... I would describe that as not good. That we are a known Satanist. The ritual was a resounding success. Sheikh Dedham seems to have taken quite a liking to me and is now far more amenable to my suggestions. The unfortunate side effect, he's become quite obviously insane. Oh, exactly as planned. We have a loyal servant. I wonder if we can do that to our liege. We cannot. We could tainted touch him though. Try and cause him death. I mean, that would be a great way to get rid of somebody we don't like. Just be like, death upon you. Maybe. We'll see if that would work. We really want dark healing. We're very close to the point where we can do that. April next year. Oh, we've gained cruel because we're using these traits. We've got another evil trait. You realize to become a great fighter, we need to get in better shape. There's a great path in nearby woods to be excellent for running. Let's go running. Your ability to take down any man in a brawl is widely renowned. Many speak of your prowess and have been unwise to pick a fight with you. Gain prestige, okay. And we lose dysentery. We're actually alright. We survived. Well, that's good. It'd be great if we just died right now. That would actually be perfect. You want to surrender? Yeah, we'll take your surrender. Perfect. We've gained a little bit of land. Perfect. Let's have a look here. Yeah. Now all of this land is ours. Oh, this guy was just given some land. I would like to take it as well. He has no alliances. Okay, it seems like a good bit of land. We don't quite have enough men yet, so we'll wait on it. It seems young women no longer have the power to seduce me. We have lost lustful. Okay, we lose an intrigue and some fertility. That's fine. We can live with that. We impressed as your ducal claims on places, but we don't really need to worry about that right now. Dangerous factions. Amaz for Axum. You really dislike me. I mean, we could always demonic possess him, although attempt to abduct is back as well. Or we could tainted touch him. Who's his heir? His heir's a child. Let's try tainted touch this time. Let's just try murdering him straight up. Let's see what happens. I'm waiting for the event. We haven't got an event yet. I'm kind of worried. We have a new caliph as well, I think. Oh no, that's the abbassids of a new person. It's our religious leader has changed. Daily routine involves swinging your blade at a training dummy. However, you can only learn so much from fighting an inanimate enemy, and the practice gets dreadfully dull after a while. Well, we'll train with Fetty. He can be our new friend. Also, new friend. Do you want to, maybe join Satan? Just as a thought. Join with us. I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from joining a faction. Are you in any factions, Ogbe? Ogbe is not in any faction, so I don't... Wait. Yeah, he's not in any factions. We'll do nothing. That's fine. Oh, we hold an extra bit of land that we shouldn't hold. We hold this bit of land. Oh, I actually thought that we would get this person as a vassal. Never mind. We'll give that away. Meeting with Fehe, I made sure to cautiously question the absolute power of the Almighty. Regretfully, since my words only irritated my friend. The look he gave me, I should probably steer clear of him for just now. Okay. Let's give away this land to load filter 1. We'll give it away to somebody with high learning this time. You can have it. This one, I think. Yes. Perfect. You will enjoy that. Great. It seems like my shear was successful, however, the result was not quite what I imagined. I'd hoped the unprincipled dullard Sheikh Abdul would be stricken by a mysterious case of pox or plague, but as it turns out, my spell only gave him food poisoning. Oh no, although it does lower his health a lot, which is nice. So he might die. I think he did die, actually. Yeah, he did die. I think. No, he's still alive. Never mind, it was someone else died. Someone else in another faction died. Okay. Our liege is coming to get rid of that guy, which is nice. How many men do we have? We still need to recharge for a little bit. Okay. My daughter is Midas touched. Great. Great. Do you want her to be ambitious or arbitrary? Arbitrary. We don't want her to have any ambitions whatsoever. Right. The other war is over. We're now in a host claim on Egypt war, which this guy's going to lose because our liege has all of his armies raised, so that's unfortunate. Okay. Ideally, we want to attack this one. Oh, I just noticed it's 30 minutes into the episode, so actually I'm going to end the episode here, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.